Rush Duel is a fast-paced spin-off game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you can summon as many monsters as you want and draw up to 5 cards each turn. In this series, me and the TheDrAlex progress through each Rush Duel product release and build decks with whatever cards were available at that time. We have been drafting characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's anime and have exclusive access to those characters' boss monsters, and will continue to draft characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush series. Join us as we continue to battle it out in this series, Rush Duel Character Draft. So today we are doing something a little bit different. Me and Alex have agreed that we are going to look at our top 3 decks win percentage wise and then battle them out. So for this week we are doing Battle of the Bronze, so we're going to use my 3rd highest deck, or my 3rd best deck, against Alex's 3rd best deck. Now we are having a little bit of a caveat there where we're going to say you have to have played more than one game, because if you just play one game, you just won that week, that's not very exciting. So we have to use decks that have at least 1-2 weeks. And that's why our bronze deck is Skysavior. Now, this is a quite frustrating deck to play against, which is why we don't bring it out too often, because we like to kind of have fun, and I know Alex really doesn't like playing against this deck. But basically, this deck revolves around the fusion deck. We've got the Tomatosaurs, which can stop Alex from special summoning monsters in attack mode. We've got Drakmor, which can stop Alex from destroying our monsters with effects. We have the Altiera, which can stop Alex from playing spell cards that aren't fusion. So as you can see, there is a lot of stop Alex from doing things, and those very restrictive floodgatey effects aren't necessarily very fun to play against, which is why we don't bring this out too often. But we also have Race the Skysavior Radiance, who can attack multiple times and gain attack. We have Tomatosaurs, who can pop monsters, and we have Solcier that can pop back rows. The other effect of adding Skysavior symbol is never going to come up because we're not playing that card. So obviously we're using the Yami Ruler and the Kime Luna. These are our 8s. They work quite well with the trade-in. We're using Riser as our Monster Legend because it's fantastic. We're using Monster Reborn because it's a fusion deck. Bringing back a fusion is really good. Bringing back a fusion material is really good. And we're on the Mirror Force because we're getting a little bit bored of Magic Cylinder, so we thought we'd try this out. The rest of the deck is all quite consistent. These are all cards that can help you get to fusion, as well as our Angels can change which one they are, as well as dig for fusion, which can help modulate our extra deck and let us go into the fusions we want to go into. The side deck isn't anything too special. We're probably not going to go in here very much. If Alex is specifically on a bunch of trap cards that can destroy our cards, we will side in our Yami Rulers and probably take out our Kime Lunas. Other than that, we don't really expect to go into much of this. So this is the deck. We're feeling pretty confident because, again, this is our 3rd best deck, but obviously Alex will be on his 3rd best deck. So let's fire it in and see what he's got for us. Last week, we had quite the interesting matchup of the plants versus the worms, and you finally got to take one of my decks for a spin. I assume you thoroughly enjoyed the worms.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, which is all you can really ask for. And this week, you will be playing, I believe, another one of your favorite decks in Dark Galaxy. So what we're doing this week is we are going to both use our 3rd highest win rate decks and battle against each other, and then next week we'll do the second with our 2nd highest win rate decks and then our 1st highest win rate decks. So I guess this is our Battle of the Bronze. So I know that you're a big fan of Dark Galaxy. Are you feeling confident in the deck you're bringing today?
Yeah, I think so.
Question is, will you actually summon out Gigantomachia, or will you not? Because that is a notoriously difficult card to summon, and I don't know if it's worth it, but maybe it is.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. Obviously, I will be playing Skysaviors, which has seen some decent success. Obviously, it's in the bronze, so it's obviously one of my highest win rate decks. And it's very powerful if it can get going, but as we've seen in a few games in the past, you can just like look at the top 20 cards of your deck and not find a fusion, and not actually be able to play the game. So we'll have to see how it actually plays out. Shall we fire on him?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's see what we've got. Well, we're not winning that. We're not winning that either. Not winning that. And we're not winning that. Okay.
Oh, 2 seconds.
Okay. We will set 1. Then I think I'm going to set 2. Then we'll set, and you know what? We'll set again. We'll pass on that. Empty the hand, which is always a good start. Okay. We can use Gunman's effect. Nope, we're going to fire straight on in.
His effect wouldn't have gone off.
Oh, wouldn't it? I thought you'd just reveal a card.
No, you have no face-up monsters.
Ah, right, okay.
We'll set this.
Well, having cards in the graveyard's always useful, isn't it? Like for effects like Globule. Aha! It's Needlecurry, the Celestial Seamstress. And Astro
Biodrake.
Yeah, good way to recycle fusion. Okay, we have stuff. We have stuff and things. How stuff and thingsy do we need to get with this? So, one of the core strategies of the deck that is Skysavior is to summon out Altiera, the Skysavior Transients, which has the effect your opponent can activate normal spell cards except for fusion. Now, against a lot of decks, that's really good, but you're playing a fusion deck, so I'm not sure how useful that is against you. Go ahead and normal summon Celia. Then I will go ahead and fire off Celia's effect, so I can now reveal 5 different Celestial Warriors from my extra deck, and then weaken one of your boys. Next up, I will tribute to and summon out Yami, Ruler the Dark Delayer. Following this, we will normal summon Dunkus. And I'm going to normal summon Lure. Next, we will activate Fusion and create Drakmor, the Skysavior Phantom.
Yeah, here we go.
So, face-up cards on my field cannot be destroyed by my opponent's effects. Next up, we'll activate Star Restart. Get rid of this, and then we can bring back Sukuri, or I guess it's now called Needlecurry. Then I can also take back Fusion, and you know what that means. Fusion! I combine the 2 monsters together to create Yami Tarasu, the Divine Ruler. Can activate its multi-choice effect to gain 500 attack, and neither player can special summon level 9 or lower monsters face-up attack position. We'll go to battle and try and get rid of this. And then try and get rid of this. This is a very, very broken open that I have opened here. It's going to be very difficult out this. Just don't forget, you cannot special summon 9 or lowers in face-up attack. Oh, still managed to empty the hand. Where do we go with this? The problem is, none of my guys have piercing. They can't attack directly and they can't attack multiple times, which means, as long as you're able to keep drawing monsters, I can't actually kill you, even with this bonkers board. Well, we might as well use the effect of Yamitarasu. And then, I suppose I will normal summon out Dunkus. We'll go ahead and use its effect just to reveal a bunch of stuff, just to gain some attack points so we can attack over whatever you have down there, in case you have any of those pesky 13, 14 or 1500 defenders. Then we'll see if we can't get over it with this, and this, and this. Then we'll pass. Rider and Prophet, so you can fuse into defense mode. Okay, so we're at Corridor. Oh, Requiem. That's the one that can boost its attack to a shit ton, right? How big is a shit ton? Is it 3,500 big? Is it 2,900 big? I think it goes up to like 4,000 depending on if the board's set up for it, but I forget. I have a light monster, which I think is bad. Okay, number of face-up dark attribute monsters in your field times 300, and if I have a light monster, you gain an extra 6. So you can attack over one of my guys.
Yeah, I should think.
Okay, so Yamitarasu gone. Now the question is, do I want to press the panic button now, or do we try and maintain that everything isn't gone to shit yet? We will normal summon Soliel. Then we're going to go ahead and drop Fusion. Combine both of our guys together to create Digrace, the Skysavior Radiance. So I can send top card deck to the graveyard. When this card gains attack equals to the number of face-up Celestial Warrior type monsters on my field times 1,000 to the end of the turn. And this turn, this card can make up to 2 attacks on monsters. So with that, that would be, what, 200? I could hit that. So we will, I think, just try. Level 8 or lower monsters cannot attack.
I've used Fusion.
Right, we'll go ahead and activate Witnesses. Reveal these 2 high-level monsters. Oh, there's a Mirror Force. Just, you didn't see anything, don't worry about it. Take another Witnesses. And we'll go again. I did not find what I was after, but we can take... Sure, we'll take Sokori. Alright, we were trying to play around your back row, but we're not going to be able to do that. So we will just activate Reborn. Hope that your back row is nothing. We'll use the effect to gain attack. Use this thing to do multiple attacks. Go to battle. We will attack into this. Attack into this. Attack with Drukmore. Oh, and then Yamaterasu closes. Oh, yeah, I mean, this was... I opened, like, the nuts. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do against that. We'll see what happens in game 2.
Mm-hmm. A second again.
Okie dokie. Oh, okay. We will normal summon out Lure the Skysavior Angel. We'll go ahead and activate the effect. I reveal a warrior from my hand. Then we get to Millen. And we can add the fusion. Yeah. Then we will summon out Dunkus. Go ahead and drop the fusion. Because we use the effect, it is no longer Lure, which means we cannot summon Drukmore, so we will have to summon Degrace. Then we'll go ahead and set 3 back row and pass the turn.
Okay. Oh, this is a...
We will summon out Dunkus. And then I guess I will summon out Celia. Go ahead and use Dunkus to gain some attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will go ahead and activate our Degrace to give it multiple attacks, only on monsters. So, this one can't attack directly, so it's going to attack a monster. This one can only attack monsters multiple times, so we will attack both of them. And then we can get in for 11. And then we'll pass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, is this boat?
Protostar.
So add a level 4 or lower Galaxy type monster from your graveyard to your hand. Then, if you have Dark Hole in your graveyard, so summon level 8 from your graveyard. Okay. And then if you want, you can use the effect of Protostar, right? Oh, that's
Indeed.
actually a really good target for it right there.
Go to battle.
Mm-hmm.
Green.
Got nothing for that.
Green.
Ow.
And check.
And on this attack, we will use Nobody's Scat Thief. So I'll get to draw 3 and then discard. What do we want to discard though? This doesn't really do anything right now, so I don't think there's any point holding on to that. Am I discarding the rest of these cards, or do I want to just have 5 cards in hand? Having 5 cards in hand isn't bad, as long as I can use them all. I think I will. I'm going to leave 5 cards in hand. See if that bites me or not. I mean, I can just do this, which is pretty good. But if you have any back row that stops it, it's kind of a bit mid. Oh, there's a back row that stops it. This was the one thing we didn't want to happen. Well, I can't do anything about this, so I'm going to set a bunch of cards and set a back row. Pass. I don't know. Do you know? No, you haven't seen my legend monster yet, have you? You know what my legend spell and legend trap are?
Yes. That is correct.
I don't think I've seen any of your legends yet. I'm going to go out and make an educated
No,
guess.
I've not seen any of them either.
An educated guess you're on Dark Hole.
Well, interesting of emptying my hand some.
Mm-hmm.
Womp womp. Void corridor.
Question is, are we going to play
Blob.
around anything or not? We throw 3 more cards into deck, which means Triasaur's effect is now more likely to go off. Or, I guess, hit more things.
You and defend.
Okay, playing around Mirror Force. I respect it. We hit 2? 3. Oh, only 2.
2. 2 Dark Galaxy, yeah.
3 Darks, 2 Dark Galaxy.
Good battle. Womp.
Behold, Mirror Force!
Yeah, I thought you might.
Well, do we draw... what are these hands? Alright, well, we can flip summon Dig Race. We can use his effect to gain attack. Then, I guess I'll just flip summon Astro Biodrake. Go to battle. Hope this can clear. Ooh, Dark Nebula. When your Dark attribute must 1500 or more attacks, destroy opponents. Select special summon a Dark attribute Galaxy monster from your graveyard. It loses 500 attack. I don't want to attack it.
Good.
I will pass.
Oh, I've got a repealer. I don't have one.
I know the pain. I also need to reveal stuff I don't have.
Skysaviors are such a pain in the ass, and you're using the rulers as well, which makes it even fucking worse.
I mean, right now they're not doing anything, right? Like, this guy just attacks twice or gains attack. It's not doing any of those annoying floodgatey things. Plus, just hit...
Yep.
Oh, you can destroy your level 8 and lower, so you can't kill my boy even if you hit 3, but you could get rid of Bio.
Nope.
Oh, you go for Fusion? What's in your graveyard? You do have Fusion. I don't know if you have the material. Okay, straight to Corridor. So you could use Corridor to get Profit. Does Profit go into Cryosaur?
Yes, he does. But I don't have Fusion in my hand, so I can't.
Can't you just use Profit's effect to get Fusion?
You.
Yeah, piss off Logisticos. Fucking nerd. It's Profit. The actual Giga Chad. It's time. Fusion. So Theogonia. During the main phase, this card was special summon a level 8 Galaxy type monster from your graveyard face up to your field. The monster special summon's effect cannot be destroyed by card effects until the end of your opponent's next turn. So we've gone for Big Chungo Attack Man instead of Multiple Attack Man. How much damage am I looking at here? 300 plus 24. Ow. Ow. And Soliciel. Right, we need a good draw here. That might do it. Alright. Skysavior Witnesses. I finally have cards I can reveal to use this. What am I actually digging for right now? Because even if I have the capacity to fusion summon, I need to know what I'm actually trying to fusion summon into. I think I'm going to take Kime Luna. These can all go to the bottom, that's fine. Which means I can now use Trade-In, pitch Kime Luna to draw. Then I can activate another Witnesses, reveal 2. I think I'm going to take Sokori. That one. And then the third witnesses that we've been bricking on this entire time. Oh, there's my legend monster. Don't actually think I want him. I mean, you'll see it in a sec.
Oh, Riser, yeah. Really?
What's wrong with my Riser? He's a big monarch boy.
The deck is already a load of toxic bullshit. You add Riser to it.
I'll take Celia. Alright, so now we'll start by summoning out Lure. Activate the effect. So I will reveal everyone's favourite Oni commander. We will add Fusion. Then I can set this, Tribute 2, and summon out Yami Ruler. Then I can summon out Sealer and Lure. Use Fusion to combine them together. Then I can activate Star Restart, get rid of this, bring back Sokori and Fusion. Drop the Fusion and make everyone's favorite asshole. Set, use the effect, go to battle, clear this, and clear this, and then we pass. Can only activate Fusion at the moment.
Fusion. And I can only special summon 9s or lower in defense position. Ugh. What an asshole deck you've brought.
Well, that's why we don't bring this deck out very often, or specifically Yami Terasu, because I know how much you don't like playing against it.
I don't like any of the warrior fusions. Playing against any of the warrior fusions, they're all just horrible.
Yeah, the Dark Galaxy ones are also kind of a bit much. But I don't think they're as annoying as kind of these, or specifically this one and his Floodgate effect.
Yeah, you still get to play the game. I've got to fucking work out.
Well, you can clear over Altiera, and if you're still alive, depending on what I draw, you can Dark Hole me. Okay. Well, normal summon. Tribute for Riser. Hit a back row and hope it's the right one. Use the effect. Summon a guy. Go to battle. This is not lethal. And then we pass. Has he drawn the Dark Hole? Is the question.
Nope.
Oh, really? Is it still in the bottom 8? If you got out Requiem and you managed to get up to full strength, that'd be what, 4,000 attack? Means Requiem attack over Dunkus is game. You can accomplish that somehow.
Yeah.
But you've also got to have, Requiem plus 2 other dark monsters or whatever to get him up to that much attack. I've just realised something, Alex.
What?
You also could just end your turn.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
you can't draw 4 cards.
The game is over. Now play with this however you want.
Oh, I forgot to use this effect. Never mind.
I mean, it's a luxury at this point. All right, game 2. The exciting end. Let's get a game 3 and see what happens. All right, let's go first. Not the sexiest hand, not gonna lie. I'm going to set, and set. And that will end turn. Couldn't quite get the hand empty.
Oh, that's not... Okay, well, it's my only play.
My boys.
That this. Go to battle.
Ow.
And
What do we do this? Alright, I think either way we summon this. Here's Soliel, the Skysavior Angel. We use the effect. I will reveal the mighty Kime Luna. 3, 4. Okay, well, that's disappointing, but nothing we weren't expecting.
Lure?
Yep. Next up, I will summon out Celia. Celia? Activate its effect. Reveal a bunch of stuff.
Yep, those are 5 cards.
Yep. Then we will tribute set. Could be anything. We'll summon out Dunkus. We'll go ahead and use Dunkus effect.
Yep, those are another 5 cards.
So I can now cannot attack directly, and I can only attack with Celestial Warriors, and Fairy type monsters. Go to battle. We will attempt to clap Pale Rider's dummy thick cheeks, and then we'll pass.
First ray. Activate its effect. Reveal Christ Skull.
Okay. Ow.
Make your Donkers
Light.
light monster. Parish Room. Tribute for the Chrysaor. Set. Activate Phoenix.
Oh, 200 attack and piercing is really good. Okay, didn't hit 3.
Oh, hit 2 there, that'll do.
Against 200 attack, cannot be destroyed with opponent's trap card effects. If attacks 10th position monster, inflict piercing damage. Okay.
Let's get rid of the Kimi.
Poor Kimmy. We definitely set this. That is 100% happening. So, I think I'm going to set. Then, this is awkward as hell, but I'm going to tribute 2 and summon out Yami Ruler.
Ooh.
Set and pass.
Cannot tribute summon 7s.
7 or higher. There's no 7s, no 8s. You also cannot use your effect, because only have 1 monster. Really hoping you weren't going to have a Pale Rider.
Just set it. Go to battle. Wing.
Yes. And I will activate Nobody's Scat Thief, so I won't take any more damage for the turn. This is tricky. I still haven't drawn what I'm kind of after. I will discard 2. Alright, we will activate Skysavior Witnesses. Go ahead and reveal these 2. Okay, we could just take another Witnesses if we don't want any of these. Trading does nothing for me. I think I will take another Witnesses. So do that, that. Then we'll go Witnesses one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, does this change anything? If I do that and that... Oh, I don't think I can afford to as much as I'd like to. I will take Sealer. Then order them like that. Next up, we will normal summon Dunkus. Normal summon Lure. We'll drop the fusion.
Here comes the Rockmore.
Yep, so this should hopefully protects me from at least a little bit. I know you're on the Dark Hole, so I know it at least protects me from that. Then we can summon out Sealer. Use the effect. I don't think I needed to use them. That's fine. Don't we just always weaken this?
Ooh.
Then I don't think there's a reason to do that, so I just want to get this out of my hand. I'll tribute to summon out Riser.
Ah.
Riser can't attack this turn though, because I've used the other effects. But I will go ahead and pop that back to the top of your deck. And then we will attack over Clyasaur and pass the turn.
Okay.
Well, you can't destroy me with effects, but you can do everything else.
Yeah. Tribute to Elysium. You. This face down.
Oh, you can destroy my cards. Something I'm not overly happy with, but...
Perish through, activates effect. 1, 2, boop.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Oh, there's the third parish room. Set this. Go to battle. Aha.
It's time! Mirror Force!
Yeah. I forgot.
I mean, I don't think you could have played any better around it, and you do already have a defense mode monster.
No, I could have sent a monster and not lost Elysium.
Oh,
He protects himself. I forgot that he had that. Oh, so annoying.
What can I do here now? Well, we'll definitely fit something in this, right? There's no reason not to. We will go ahead and activate Trade-In. Alright, I think I should have this with Monster Reborn. I can't bring back any of my guys because they all have really shit attack. I suppose I could bring back Yami, but I think the best option is going to just to bring back the Elysium.
Nope. I won't let you.
Yeah, it was... I think, although some of these cards are a bit annoying to play against, I still think we got 3 pretty good games. That game 1 was a bit of a blowout, right? But game 2, even without me decking out, you still had lethal damage, right? So you still got to, like, see what your deck could do. And in this game 3, like, obviously the Mirror Force is a bit of a blowout, but Legends are always blowouts, aren't they? Well, I actually think we got a really good series of games here. We got to see what the Dark Galaxies get to do. We got to see what the Skysaviors do. Again, it's a shame, because I really like the idea behind the Skysaviors, right? I really like... You have all these effects that let you dig for fusion. I like the fact that they have different fusions based on which one you use, and you can change their names, and all of that, like, modular fusion summoning, I think is really, really cool. And then it all falls apart when you, like, look at the effects. And it's like, oh, this one just stops your opponent from playing the game. This one just stops your opponent from playing the game. And then Yami Terasi is just kind of an asshole to begin with. But it kind of fits it, because Yami Ruler itself, especially, like, back when it first came out, was a bit of an asshole. It's just kind of like summon, change to defense, you can't tribute summon. And obviously, at the very beginning of Rush, that was really, really annoying. That basically stopped you from just playing the game anyway.
Yeah.
But we did get to see some of your really cool fusions, which are always a delight to see. Unfortunately not in this game, but in the prior game you summoned the 2500 attack one, and you summoned the boat, and you summoned the Cryosaur one, which I forget what all of them are called. They're all something edgy and spacey.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was pretty good. I enjoyed this. GG, buddy.
GG.